Hi, this is Sandy B. Welcome to the 90 Day Wins Podcast, Episode 1. Come get your wins every 90 days. I am so excited to share with you the 90 Day Win Podcast, where we talk to regular people living their goals, achieving their goals a quarter at a time. This episode, I share my 90-day win story and how this became the 90-day win process. Something about winning, something about being the best and giving your all. Maybe it's my South American upbringing. I've always had a burning desire to win at anything I put my mind to. This has served me well in my professional life. Each new position has given me an opportunity to win. Each new task, goal for the team was achieved. I noticed in 2018, looking at many of my team successes I had in the year, I had a light bulb moment. What if planning to win in my personal life every 90 days could work the same way it does for planning to win in my professional career in my 90-day life? So this began the journey of the 90-day wins. I started keeping track of the goals I wanted to achieve in the year. Each quarter, I made a list of the goals I wanted to achieve within the next 90 days and began building the process. This would include focused time, thinking about my future, my dreams, and my vision for my life. This required of me to ask some hard questions of myself. One of these questions included, what did I want my career to look like? Did I want that certification, or did I want it because that was the expected thing to do in my job? So I had begun losing sight of my vision. I had allowed myself to be comfortable with status quo. This was not good enough. How did I lose my focus? After self-evaluation and prayer, I realized I desired more and would work towards the new goal for my life. The one thing is, this is a bit scary, but does it allow for me to live my best life? One of the books that helped me ignite my fire on my 90-day wins is Think and Grow Rich. In reading this book with my mastermind group, I began to really work with the 90-day win process. I started with a vision, step one, and then that led me to clearly defining what I thought was important, setting up my vision board, and then working on the steps, doing my 90-day win plan, my monthly plans, my weekly plans, trusted advisor meetings, all of those things. What I realized was I was achieving my goals sooner. I had set this plan in place for my team as well in my corporate work, and we began. And I noticed that the team, as well as myself, we were excited because not only were they achieving their goals, they were planning and they were prepared for things that were coming down the way. This led me to say, hey, let's do a vision exercise and let's talk about where we're going for the next quarters. And thus it began. We talked about all the different ways and all the different things we wanted to do. Then I challenged the team to take the steps that we were following in our work and apply it at home. They gladly agreed. So my team, as well as myself in 2018, we decided we were going to follow the 90-day win process. And so this is exciting because what I like to see is growth in people. And so you think being a manager and having employees report to you and all the different challenges you face daily and getting the team engaged, this is one of the ways that has allowed for me to work with the team, get them engaged, make the milestone goals that we want, and then look forward to celebrations. Every quarter we celebrate. It's something to look forward to, put on the schedule. We plan where we're going to go. It's usually a lunch. And that is essentially how the 90-day win process got started. I took that idea and I said, well, I'm going to try and apply it to my personal life. In doing that, I found that it was very clear that I needed to touch base with trusted advisors. That's step 5. And with step 5, I found that I was talking to a lot of people, but they weren't truly helping me. So I had to close in the trusted advisor circle. And we talk a lot about step 5 trusted advisors. These are people that you know have your best interests at heart. And in doing this process for the last 2 years, making it really clear on what the objectives are, the trusted advisor meetings have become key. In my 90-day work, we meet weekly to talk about what the objectives are. We write them down, and then we touch base via email with any issues. So it's not a big deal when we get to our monthly review or a quarterly review, because we continue to touch base. If there's any issues, if there's someone else we need to reach out with to get our goals, we do so. Same deal in your personal life. You talk with your trusted advisor about the things you want to have happen. I've been talking with my trusted advisor for 2 years about this podcast. She has encouraged me. I have a few. I have mentors and trusted advisors, but one in particular, she's walked this journey with me from the beginning. She knows quite a lot about my future. She knows about things that I wanted to do. She knows about lessons that have occurred in my life. So she is pretty important to me because she gets where I'm trying to go, and she is encouraged to help me get there. This is why the 90-day win process is key for me and others, because it keeps you accountable. It's about accountability. It's about being intentional about the things you want to accomplish and you want to make happen in your life and go about achieving it. You have lessons, right? You learn from the lessons because you're always taking the time to write down each quarter the things you want to accomplish. And then you go in monthly and you write it down for the month, the things based on that quarter. How are you going to fit it in the month? Q2, April, May, and June. We go through, we say, what will April bring? What do we want to accomplish in April? Then what do we want to accomplish within the 4 weeks in April? When will we make time to meet with our trusted advisor? I suggest and I encourage people to meet weekly, even if it's an email, to say, here's what I've done. Here's what I need your suggestion, opinion, thoughts on. Who do you know that can help me with this next step? So you see, the 90-day win process is a continual thing of you preparing for your life and for your wins. And that's what this podcast is all about, encouraging a life of wins. That's what the 90-day win process is. And I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. So come on, as the theme music for this 90-day win podcast states, come get your wins every 90 days and go get your wins every 90 days. This is Sandy B, and I'm excited to share the 90-day win podcast with you. Come get your wins with the 90-Day Wins podcast, where we talk to goal getters. You can check us out at 90daywins.com. That's 90daywins with an S.com. That's our website where you can check out our blog, where we give more in-depth notes and conversation about the interviews with our goal getters. Also, you can check us out on social media, 90daywins.com. That's on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. This is your host, Sandy B, and I'm encouraging you to go get your wins every 90 days on the 90-Day Win podcast.